I knew I had to have a change. I was not happy with myself. None of my clothes were fitting. My clothes all fit so much better now. Every couple of weeks, it seems like I'll pull a pair of pants out and try them on, and I can actually button them and they're comfortable. They're not squeezing me in two. So that's been wonderful.
All right, everybody. Vanessa here. I have Dorinda here with me. She is coming to me a couple weeks after her journey has finished, but overall, in 12 weeks' time, she's lost about 13 pounds. So we're really excited to share her story. So, Dorinda, I will turn the mic over to you. What did your health and fitness journey look like before working with Right to Fitness?
Years ago, I had been very active, lots of time to work out, not necessarily worried about my diet as much back then. But as I got older, busier with kids and work, just did not have the time to work out. And I know probably just age and slower metabolism played some into that, hormones. I just slowly saw a few pounds creeping up year after year. I tried doing Weight Watchers a little bit, tried the Beachbody workouts. Never really saw much success with any of that. Back in January, I decided I had to get serious about this. I needed some way to be held accountable and to stay consistent. And I happened to run across Derek's TikTok there, scrolling social media one day, and thought, okay, I'm just going to see what this is about.
You kind of touch on this one, but have you previously tried anything else to achieve your goals? And, you touched on Weight Watchers and some of those other things. Why did you feel these other programs didn't work for you? What did you feel was missing?
Honestly, I think I didn't really have somebody to keep me accountable. Like having to send you pictures of my food and check in with you every couple of weeks. That really held me accountable to that. And also, I think knowing that I had a 12 time span here, I was going to see some changes, made a difference. Those other programs, I think I was going to see something happen much faster. And I probably gave up on it a lot sooner than I should have.
That's a great answer. I don't think I've heard anybody say that. But yeah, just committing to a longer time span and like accepting like this is going to take time. It's not going to happen in 30 days or 2 weeks time. So I love that answer. That's great. So how do you feel both physically and mentally before starting your transformation journey and now currently?
Before, like I said, I knew I had to have a change. I was not happy with myself. None of my clothes were fitting. I just felt miserable. I'd gotten in the bad habit of, drinking multiple glasses of wine in the evening, and I know that was not helping things either. So that was something that was really challenging for me to start with, was that first 30 days, no alcohol. I did not know if I could make it through that. I did. And so that was a big success for me as well. But it's been wonderful. Like I said, too, I had been pretty active before. And when we started this, I was so out of shape. It was embarrassing. So now I feel like I'm pretty close to where I was years and years ago now. And as far as the weightlifting goes, that's something I've never done a whole lot of. And I've been able to lift heavier weight in the last week or two than I ever imagined I could. So I'm very, very happy with where I'm at.
Good. Yeah, feeling stronger. I know, when we sat down and worked together, we talked about your schedule and building out a workout plan for you that both you and your husband could do together. So that was really fun to program that for you guys to have like something custom for you that you guys could work on together. So I'm glad you're still lifting and still doing all of those things. So how has your life changed now since starting the program? Like I had mentioned, beginning of this interview, it's been a few weeks since you've wrapped up, and we were talking briefly about all the things that you're still doing. So talk a little bit about, what has changed since, starting the program and ending the program.
Well, since, starting the program, I know we have eaten out a whole lot less, just because I can track what I'm eating when I'm at home. Again, the alcohol, much less alcohol, making sure I've tried to prioritize and make time to get 2 to 3 workouts in every week, and looking at the week ahead and looking at what we've got going on and knowing, okay, these are the days that we can do this. So been some big changes there since I've finished the program with you. I've tried to stay just as consistent Still working out, still trying not to eat out as often. Again, this is a very busy season for us between work and baseball, so we have eaten out more, but we've tried to make good choices, and we've learned some restaurants that we can go to and have choices that fit with what we're doing. So I feel pretty good. We've tried to stay on track as much as we can.
What aspects of our coaching have you most enjoyed?
It's been very nice to know that I had somebody right there I could reach out to anytime, either on the app or on Facebook Messenger if I had a question and wanted a quick response. That was very helpful. Also, again, like I said, just the accountability, knowing that I had somebody that I had to answer to, and that I was going to have to, chat with every little bit. That was big for me. Also, the design, the workouts that you designed based on what we had available. And, like you mentioned a minute ago, my husband was kind of in this with me. So those workouts that were fitting for both of us. I know I asked you to do some special arranging there so that we weren't needing the same machine at the same time. So it was just great to have something that was specifically tailored to what we needed.
Awesome. And I remember specifically us you're like, hey, are these healthy? And we chatted a little bit through like how to read a food label and like going through that. So those are questions that I appreciate as a coach, because then I get to like help you, through navigating the grocery store. So that was really, really cool too. Okay. So last question, what would you tell anyone who is thinking about working with Right to Fitness?
I would recommend anybody to go for it. Again, I was a little bit hesitant at first just because of the commitment, and again, not knowing if I could make it that first 30 days, but I do not regret it one bit. It's been one of the best choices that I have made. Definitely what I needed to get myself back on track.
Awesome. And I think towards the end of your journey, it was like you had a beach trip vacation. So I know like all of that hard work that you put in with workouts and just changing those habits, you were feeling really good on your vacation trip, just feeling really confident, which is a huge win. So overall, solid win for you all the way around.